Hey Disney fans, welcome back to my channel. So the Sanderson sisters did finally arrive, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do some reviews on them. I will do a separate review for each doll, that way each video is focused solely on the details that that doll has to offer. So of course we'll start with the main character, of course, being Winifred Sanderson. So stay tuned as we take a look at the doll, the box, and all the details that she does have to offer. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the box itself and see what you guys think about those details. So we did get a different kind of box this time around. It is smaller, and it also has like the front cover that kind of looks like the live action front covers, honestly. If you really think, I mean, it doesn't have like the angles to it, but it does have like that front open cover that goes on it, and then there's the plastic, and then there's the part that holds the doll in the back of the box. So very different, very unique, and I'm kind of glad they kind of stepped away from something that we're used to seeing for something that, you know, like Hocus Pocus is awesome. So I'm really glad they did do a different design for them. These were the normal limited edition doll price, so they were $129.99. That seems to be the price going forward on any limited edition doll, regardless of size. These are the designer size, so they are the 11-inch dolls. So we'll start by looking at the top of the box here. So you can see it does have the Hocus Pocus. Since Winifred's box is green, the Hocus Pocus sign is also green. Each doll has a plastic cover that has that at the top, and it's going to match that color of the box, which I think is pretty cool. We do have the moon here with some floral designs going around. Of course, they always come out at night, so, you know, hence the moon. Coming down, we do see Winifred limited edition of 5,000. We have a little potion and spell thing, her book, which of course we'll take a look at that here soon. On the back of the box, it does talk a little bit about the doll, so if you'd like to pause and read it there, you can. It is in a few different languages. We do have, of course, the potion, the spells, the book, her cauldron, the warnings, and then of course those weird labels that we see now and again. These were $129.99. The sides are just open like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the cover off, and we'll take a look at Winifred. Okay, so now we have Winifred Sanderson out of the box here. Well, I guess I should say out of the inner box. She's still boxed up, I guess. But I do want to go ahead and look at the certificate of authenticity. I did get number 67 of 5,000. So there is her COA. If you'd like to pause and read it there, you can. Now moving on to Winifred herself. So I know a lot of people did not like the way these dolls looked. They said they look cheap, they don't look anything like the characters, blah, 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 blah. Well, they're caricatures, cartoonized versions of the characters themselves. So they aren't going to look exactly like, you know, Bette Midler. It is what it is. They chose this route, and it doesn't surprise me based off of the other merchandise they were putting out for Hocus Pocus. None of it was lifelike. None of it was, you know, an exact representation of the actress. They were always just a representation of, which is what we have here. Now, again, I do not think these are Hasbro quality. I have a lot of Hasbro dolls, and these are way, 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 way better than that. So, starting at the top, of course, we have this almost Red Queen looking Queen of Hearts hair on Winifred's head. They definitely went for a very stylized way of portraying it. Obviously her hair is not this big in the movie, but I do like that they overemphasized features on these dolls. I think, again, it just goes towards that caricature version of them, and I do like it quite a bit. So it is all over the place. Of course, is held in place with a lot of glue, hair gel, whatever the heck it is that they use there at the factories where these are assembled and made. I love how they did Winifred's face. I think it's wonderful. They have the big buck teeth. We do have some rooted eyelashes, some dramatic eye makeup going on there. Her red lips. She does have metal earrings here. It is kind of hard to see them. You can see there, looks like they have a green gemstone there in the earring. I think it's pretty cool. Coming down, she does have a necklace. It has a little red gemstone in there. It does look to be metal, which, again, you don't see metal on Hocus Pocus, on Hasbro, so I'm glad they did do a little more detailing here. We have a metal chain that goes across with a little latch clasp, whatever you want to call it here. This holds her cape or cloak in place. Her cloak is amazing. Look at this different color variations. We've got greens and purples in that fabric. She has a little collar here. There's this really fun like net-like material that goes on the cape as well. Really some very fantastic details that they did put in here. Her cape does have a hood on there that comes to a point. I will go ahead and insert a photo over here of what the back of her looks like. I'd planned on deboxing these, but they look so good in the box, I don't know that I'm going to. If I do, I of course will do a video on that, but I haven't decided yet. So we do have a little serpent here in the shape of an S for Sanderson. I think that's wonderful. This is the overcoat. Underneath, of course, is this really pretty dark forest green dress with this blue portion here, and then some crisscross lacing going on of gold cord. Get that to focus, there we go. Unfortunately, she does not have any embroidery, but she does have a lot of this overlay type applique stuff here. There are gems. There's a red gem there in the snake's eyes. We have yellow gems where all the little flowers are. She does have these long draping sleeves with that iridescent material, and then kind of this stiffer fabric here with cutouts. No hems on that, but that's okay. And you can see here it's a green satin interior, and then back here you can kind of see she has her, you can see the cape, it's purple, and then dark green, blue green almost on the back side. There you can see more of the dress. And again, that is like her coat coming down. Oh, I do want to show this here. There are a little, let me get it focused there, little buttons here where the sleeves connect, which I think is really neat. And that's on both sides. And then coming down, you'll see more of that applique. She has two buttons and a clasp right there, which I think is really neat. They both have little green gemstones. More gems along the edge of the coat there, and like little runes or whatever those are. And then she has her pleated dress here in that nice fun blue. I will insert a picture of her shoes. My dress is tacked down so you can't really see. I mean, you literally cannot even lift up on this without ripping the fabric unless you cut those, and they did make it pretty tight. But it is one skirt. They make it look like it's two, but it's just one. These are just sewn together. Green on the back there, and then of course there's a little plastic stand, and then her metal stand sits down inside of that. Now her accessories are the broom. This is of course after her real broom is stolen, they have to go back to the museum and take what's out of the broom closet. Winifred of course was able to get the broom. And then her other accessory is the book. Now I know a lot of people have been saying, what the heck, there should be an eye there. I honestly think this book is flipped around. I think it should be flipped this way and not this way, because I think on the other side, I can't really get in there to see, but I'm pretty sure the eye is right on this side of it. Like I said, if I debox, I'll show that. I'm not sure, but that just looks like this should be the back and the front is over here. They just need to flip the book literally like this, and then you'll see the right side. The binding would still be over here, all that good stuff. But nice little details on this book. Some snakes, some stitching, the claw clasp that holds it closed. On the binding here, you can see all these fun little, looks like there's even a gem on there. Really cool little, just really cool details. I really like what they did. On the box itself, we have cutouts of trees. We have blue on this side and orange on this side, and that is because if you put Sarah on this side and Mary on this side, the boxes flow from a dark purple blue to Winifred to an orange yellow to Sarah. So these are made to be lined up like that. So I think that's really cool. Even the bottom of the box here, you can see that kind of ombre effect between those different colors there. So that is Miss Winifred Sanderson. I think these dolls are wonderful. I think their quality surprised a lot of people. The US barely got any. I think after you take out the amount that Europe, UK, and then of course France, I think is included in the Europe portion, but not France, excuse me, Japan is not included in the European allotment. We probably only got like 1,900 to 1,950 of these. I think these went to Japan. I don't know. I don't really check Japan Shopdisney site. But if you look at it, we did not get that many at all of the 5,000. So, you know, and a lot of people are complaining about that because, you know, this isn't a movie that's really well liked outside of the United States, or I guess have the cult following that it does here in the States. But it is what it is. I guess that's just how Disney's doing it now. I'm glad and fortunate and grateful that I was able to get the three girls. This Hocus Pocus is one of my absolute favorite movies. I grew up watching this movie. I love Hocus Pocus. So I was really hopeful that I'd be able to get them when I saw the small allotment of them that we would be getting, and thankfully I was able to grab them. So that is the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave your comments and questions down below. I'll be happy to help out in any way that I can, and I hope everyone has an extra magical day, and we will see you on the next review, which will be one of the other sisters.